Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm Andrew and welcome back to the channel. So I've got some pretty cool stuff to show you guys today. I'm going to keep the intro nice and short and we're going to go ahead and cut to the action and talk a little bit about this car I've got sitting here in the driveway. So let's get to it. So I'm sure a lot of you guys recognize this car from a few videos back. The video got a lot of attention. This car is pretty cool, and you can also see right here that the lightning's back. I'm going to do another video on that soon, so y'all stay tuned for that. But for now we're going to talk about Barney. That's the name of this car. You guys saw it, like I said, a few videos back. The car has a new owner now, and the reason why it's here at my house is the new owner had a secondary chain break. He had the passenger side secondary chain break about 40 miles into his drive home after picking up the car. Not sure exactly what caused it, but he got in touch with me and wanted a new tune, and then along the way we figured out that the chain was broken, so I replaced the chain for him. Luckily it didn't bend any valves. So I'll go ahead and go over some of the specifics on this car, the little bit that I know about it. So this car was originally owned by a guy named Aaron up at JPC Performance. I believe he built the car. It used to be a 2-valve years ago. Obviously now it has a 5.4 4-valve motor in it with the Boss 302 intake, just like the Lightning over here has. It has a built bottom end. I'm not sure of all the specifics down there, but it's forged rods, forged pistons. It has navigator heads. I'm unsure of the port work, whether they're ported or stock. It has GT500 cams in it, and up here on top it's got the Boss 302 intake off of the Coyote, and it's using some adapters that adapt this intake to the 5.4. This is the only mod motor that will accept this intake. The car's super clean underneath the hood. I believe the turbo is a BorgWarner S475. It's poking out the front of the car right here. Cast wheel. The owner and I have been talking about upgrading the turbo on this thing here pretty soon. It's got a big 6-inch intercooler down here. It's an SN95 car. Big 5-inch downpipe coming out the side of the fender right there. It's a really rare purple color. I don't think they made a lot of SN95s in this purple. Go ahead and take a look inside. The car is a little dirty. It's been in my garage getting worked on for the past few days. So inside, it's somewhat stock appearing. It's got some different seats in it. It's got a 10-point cage in it. I believe it's a 10-point. It looks like it would start to an 850. It's got a the car's been completely rewired. It's got a it's got a switch panel up here for all your different controls. Holley EFI. See, I've had the laptop in here tuning on it some. It's got an AMS 1000 boost controller. This boost controller is pretty cool. You can put 4 different boost settings and boost ramps in this thing, and then just change your settings on the fly for whatever kind of boost you're wanting to make. It's got a pulse leash in it, an Outlaw. You guys are gonna have to forgive me. I think it's TCI. Yeah, it's a TCI Outlaw shifter, Power Glide transmission. Rear seats deleted and all that good stuff in here. Obviously it's got skinnies up front and some drag radials in the back. Those are Mickey Thompson Pro 275 radials on it. Looks like it's got some 5/8 wheel studs and probably some upgraded Strange axles. Those are probably Strange 35 splines or 33 splines. I'm not sure of the specifics, so probably considered a built 8.8 rear end. I believe the car has a 327 rear gear, so it cruises pretty good. It's kind of tame out of the hole. It has this fiberglass trunk right here, and there's nothing really in the trunk anymore. Coming on around. Overall, it's a really good looking car. Sure, after a wash, it'll clean up and look really, really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing up. It's pretty tame. Doesn't sound like anything crazy, but it's very fast and it's very unassuming based off just how smooth it idles. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in here and start it up. Guys, so I'm back from the drive here in the purple car, and it drove really great. It's nice and quiet, really streetable with the GT500 cams in it, nothing too crazy. Do have a couple problems with the car. They're not huge issues, but it did decide to kill the alternator on that drive. So it's a new remanufactured O'Reilly's alternator, and I'll just let you guys listen to this right here. Definitely not supposed to sound like that. So that literally went bad in like one drive because he just put that alternator on there. So that thing's toast. Yeah, I noticed that the voltage was at 12 volts when I pulled back into the driveway. So looked at the data logs and fuel pressure was dropping off. The car was only making 5 pounds of boost that entire time. I got to figure out the settings in the AMS 1000 boost controller, because like on the boost leash, whenever the boost leash senses more than like I think 1 or 2 pounds of boost, it kicks in your CO2 ramp. Whereas I don't think this AMS 1000 does the same thing. So I got to figure out how to make it work as if you were just rolling down the road and you floored it and you weren't at the track on the trans brake, starting the timer on the trans brake. So learning curve on that, I'm gonna figure it out. But that's really all. The fuel, like I said, hit on the fuel pressure dropping off. Then the fuel pressure was dropping off because of the low voltage. So whenever the alternator's fixed, the fuel pressure drop off shouldn't happen. This thing has a MagnaFuel 4303 pump on it. It should make that should handle plenty of power. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. There's going to be some more videos coming out, especially on the Lightning and some of the changes that have been made to it. We're going to go out and drive it, make some hits in it as well. So stay tuned for the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll talk to y'all later.